Hello, my people. Welcome to Party Talk Out the News. And today we're talking about a big, big story, and it's sad actually. Two men were killed within 24 hours of each other in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Minnesota. They were shot by police. You count this a police brutality because both men were not attacking the police officer. They were just doing what the police officer said, and then he shot him anyway. The big one that I know about it, I didn't even look it up because I don't want to look at any pictures or anything because I don't want to see dead people. I don't want to see a dead person. It's sad that they died. It's sad that a police officer would do something like this. I always looked at a police. I wanted to be a police officer. I've wanted to be a police officer before. I look at police officers as people serve, protect, like the military, except without all the overseas stuff, I feel like them as they were good people. All the police officers I seen were good people, and I just look at this and I see oh crap, if I were to become a police officer, I would work with people like this. I would just shoot somebody that was just shoot them, for real. And it's just it's just so sad. And okay, the one I know about because my family was looking at videos and stuff. I wasn't looking, but they told me it's the girlfriend of the one in Minnesota's shooting was live streaming on Facebook. Basically, the officer told him, the man, to get out his license and registration. The man said he would. He was doing that. And then the guy shot him 4 times. And they had the grandpa, news people had the grandpa talking about how he doesn't know why, what do you think the kids in the back were shooting and stuff, and I was just that is so sad. A grandfather won't be able to see his grandchild anymore because of a police officer. I never thought I would have to say something like that. I never thought I would have to say something like that. That's crazy. That because of a police officer, I would get it if it was a criminal fighting at the police officer and the criminal had a grandpa, if you shooting at the police officer, but just a law-abiding man who was just doing what he was told was killed by police brutality. He was killed by police brutality. Shooting, getting shot, and it's just crap. It's just crap. And I don't know. There's actually this quote I saw from a movie or a book or something. It was at peace, fathers bury their sons. At peace, sons bury their fathers. At war, fathers bury their sons. And this grandfather's gonna have to bury his grandson. I'm just wow. Just wow. Just, I don't know what was by the quote, but by the way all these people talking, I think it is war between African American people and the police, but honestly, I'm not getting to it because I honestly believe that all police officers aren't like that. I've seen some really good police officers I've seen at school and stuff. I really believe they would give their life for every kid. Doesn't matter if they were African American or not. There was this one officer. I forgot his name. He was actually a Caucasian. He was white. He would just talk to me like any other student. I wasn't looked down on or anything. And I believe that if someone busted in that school, he would protect every person. He wouldn't just protect a white child he wouldn't just protect a white child or just protect a black child. He wasn't racist against white people either. I've seen some really good, upstanding police officers, and I hate to see police officers getting looked down on because of those bad men or women. I don't know. It was shot by men. I just don't. It's just, I really feel bad. And it's just, I don't know. Anyway, my thoughts on it are, these are really bad people. People who would shoot a black person just because he's black are bad people. But every police officer isn't bad. And every white person isn't bad. I honestly believe that. My best friends are white. I honestly have, like, very few black friends. And I believe that, like, well, my best friend is black, but I could have a white best friend. I've had a white best friend before I met that guy that I'm friends to now, Reaper. Reaper's my best friend. And yeah, before that I had another best friend who was white before I met him. And it's just like, I can't believe something like this would happen. For real. I can believe it because it's happened before and it probably is going to happen again before. Like, I don't know how to stop it. Like, I just hate to see white people getting called out for this and police officers getting called out for this. And I'm just saying that it's not all of them. It's not all white people. It's not all police officers either. They're good ones, they're bad ones, just like with anything. Because we have to look out for each other. The human race has to look out for each other. And we're not. We honestly are not looking out for each other. Just look at all these wars we're having. Wars. And now the wars are over, but with world wars between the worlds, but there are still wars happening right now in our country. Police officers gunning down civilians. Just not doing anything. Like civilians that are just like going through their normal day get pulled over, but they probably if they hadn't been pulled over, that man probably would have gone home with his girlfriend, maybe eating dinner, like hugged and kissed his kid. But now he can't. He can't because of a freaking police officer. It's crap, dude. It's crap. I hate thinking about it. I don't want to grow up and that happened to me, though. Like, for real. If I grew up and something like that happened to me, I wouldn't be able to think how bad my mom would feel, my dad, and my grandparents. I never want to be pulled over now. It's just, well, you shouldn't be pulled over anyway, but still. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. That's it for the news today. If you liked it, well, if you feel the same way, like that all white people aren't bad, or all police officers are bad, but there are these few bad eggs. If you don't like the fact that, like this, if you like me, like it, okay? If you don't like them, don't like the bad police officers, like it. Comment and subscribe if you're new. And stay frosty. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CopyCat, DRCNC.